What's good, y'all? It's your boy Trevor Turner. We back with another quick video. Something I want to leave y'all with today. A little bit earlier, we recorded our productivity series. D is for deep work. And I thought that I would leave you guys with some time management tips because it really goes along with deep work. Because if we are going to be able to find the time to get into this deep work on our goals, on our dreams, we need to be able to manage our time effectively. It's a few of them. I'm going to rapid fire them off real quick. Make this a short video, but we're going to manage our time today. We're going to talk about time blocking. So what is time blocking? Time blocking involves scheduling specific blocks of time for focused work on particular tasks. From 1 to 3, I do this. From 3 to 5, I do this. From 5 to 7, I'm at the gym. In the morning, 8 to 9, I'm answering emails. It helps eliminate distractions, it provides structure for your day, and it ensures you dedicate time to your most important tasks. Tip for this one, start with blocking out 1 to 2 hours in the morning for your most critical or high priority work. Use your calendar to visually block out the times. Number 2, the Pomodoro Technique. What's the Pomodoro Technique? Pomodoro Technique is where you work in 25-minute intervals followed by a 5-minute break. After 4 sessions, take a longer break, 15 to 30 minutes. Now, why the Pomodoro method works is because the short sprints help you maintain focus and avoid burnout, while making large tasks feel more manageable. So you're busting things down into even smaller sections. When we talk about blocking time of our larger overarching goals into 1 hour long manageable bits and pieces, this is how you break those things down even more. The Pomodoro Technique, it helps you to get rid of resistance. It helps you to overcome procrastination. Use a timer, use the Pomodoro app, help keep track of your work sessions and breaks. Prioritization with the Eisenhower Matrix, number 3. And this is basically just the one that comes from Covey, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. What is it? Decision-making tool that helps prioritize tasks based on urgency and importance. Tasks are divided into 4 categories. 1, urgent and important. Do it now. Phone calls, appointments, meetings, whatever the case. Important but not urgent. These are important things that are going to get you to your goals, get you to your dreams, get you to the bottom line, but you have leeway and latitude for when they can be done. It's basically the things you schedule it. Urgent but not important. These are the things like putting out other people's fires. These are the things like dealing with other people's mistakes. These are the things like going to get batteries when the videographer didn't check if their batteries were full. These are the things like that. Delegate those things. Not urgent, not important. Quadrant 4. These are the things like escape type stuff. These are the things like non-creative recreation. These are the things like just vegging out on something like playing video games, but not even like getting any of the positives of playing video games. These are the things like watching sports, but not even remembering the play that you just saw. These are the things like watching movies, but not even paying attention to the movie. Eliminate those things. The reason that this one is effective, it helps you to focus on tasks that align with long-term goals, and it helps you to avoid busy work. It also helps you to remember the things that may not seem very urgent or important just because they're not super pressing, like getting to the gym, like working on that book, like working on these videos, things like that. Start each day by categorizing your task into the 4 quadrants. Focus on the important but not urgent quadrant to prevent future urgency. The way that 7 Habits defines it as is like the maintenance, like oil changes or preventative maintenance, preventative health on your car. Number 4, 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately rather than delaying or scheduling it. This prevents small tasks from accumulating and cluttering your to-do list. It helps with procrastination, helps with resistance. Use this rule for responding to quick emails, making the small decisions, handling brief administrative tasks. If you are on your emails section of your day, if you're in the time of your day that you blocked out for emails and you get an email that you can respond to within a couple sentences, do it right now. Don't read all your emails first and then go back and answer all of them. And it may seem simple, but there are other tasks that fit into this mode that we don't do the same things with. Use this rule to prevent the tasks from accumulating. Number 5, set SMART goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-based. Setting goals this way ensures clarity and direction. SMART goals provide focus and a clear path for your time management efforts, ensuring you're working on tasks that contribute to your overall objectives. And then here's a tip. Break down your larger goals into smaller manageable tasks. Assign deadlines to each step. This helps make big projects less overwhelming and more achievable. Number 6, batching similar tasks. We talked about it. We had a whole video. The B video in our productivity series was about batching. Group similar tasks together and complete them in dedicated time blocks. Batching reduces context switching. We talked about context switching is the 23 minutes on average getting refocused after a distraction or trying to switch from different tasks. It keeps your brain focused on one type of work, improving your efficiency. Here's a tip for this one. Schedule specific times during the day for low energy tasks like emails, administrative work, so you can focus on high energy tasks during peak productivity hours. Number 7, Pareto principle, 80-20 rule. The Pareto principle states that 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. Why it's effective. It helps you identify which tasks or activities are most productive and impactful, allowing you to prioritize those. This one kind of fits into, it's a different way of stating our quadrant 2 are important but not urgent tasks. Those are the ones that really build to the long-term results. Those are the ones that really keep us going. Analyze your tasks and projects to find out the 20% that contributes most to your success. Focus your time and energy on these high-value tasks. Number 8, use time audits. Conduct a time audit by tracking how you spend your time for a few days or a week. This helps you understand where your time is going. Identify areas where you can improve efficiency. Now, what you do with the time audit is you do not judge what it is that you're doing at each one of these times. You don't say, you know what, I shouldn't be doing this at this time. I shouldn't be feeling like this at this time. I shouldn't be going. You just write down everything that you do. And then when you get to the end of the audit, that's when you can start to judge and say, okay, maybe I should replace this with this. Maybe I should replace that with that. But then also you got to think about it. Sometimes you may need that. Sometimes these time audits may be telling you something. Sometimes you may be putting too much energy into something else, and that's why you're trying to escape with these other things later on down the road. Time audits help you do find those time wasters, though, or activities that don't align with your goals. So what these can actually help you with is that it might not be the scrolling on your phone. It might not be the trying to binge watch something on the weekends. It might be that thing that you're doing at work, or that thing you're doing for a coworker, that thing you're doing for a supervisor that is actually not important or urgent. It's just them. They need it done. They want it done. And you just said yes. Use a simple time tracking tool or a journal to log the activity. Delegate tasks. Number 9. Delegation involves assigning tasks to others, especially tasks that are low priority for you, but important for overall progress. Delegating allows you to focus on high-impact activities while ensuring other necessary tasks are still completed. Use the 70% rule for this one. If someone else can do the task 70% as well as you can, delegate it and let them grow into the task. That's the minimum. Obviously, the main goal, obviously the end all be all, the ideal that you want to strive for, that you want to shoot for, is especially if you are trying to start a business or run a business, whatever the case, you want to find people that can do these things better than you, and then be able to release those things and relinquish those things to those other people. Number 10, set boundaries with time. Protect your time by setting clear boundaries. This might include saying no to unnecessary meetings. We just talked about this with those time wasters, saying no to unnecessary meetings. Set dedicated work hours, create no distraction periods. Boundaries protect your focus, help you avoid overcommitting, which lead to more efficient use of time. Block out your focus time on your calendar and inform others, whether they're your colleagues, whether you're your family, whatever, that you won't be available during these periods. But then also stick to them yourself. No one else will respect these focus times if you're not actually focusing during the focus times. Number 11, use a daily MIT, which is the most important task. Start each day by identifying your most important task, the one task that will make the biggest impact on your day or goals. Focusing on the MIT ensures that even if you only accomplish one thing, even if you only get one thing done today, it's something that moves you forward. It's something that moves you towards your larger goals. Choose your MIT the night before or during your morning routine, so you tackle it first thing when you have the most energy, and stick to it. Don't say, okay, you know what, that one looks like it might be more important, or you know what, this more urgent thing popped up and it feels more important. No, continue to stick to that MIT. Number 12, take breaks. Power rest. Schedule regular breaks throughout your workday to rest and recharge. This prevents burnout and improves focus. Short breaks help reset the attention span. Keep your mind fresh for more focused work. This is the Pomodoro Technique, or work at 90-minute intervals followed by a 10 to 15-minute break. Or you can also do one that they suggest for like studying is 45 minutes, 15-minute digestion period, which is basically a break, letting your mind digest and chew on what it is that you just went through. Number 13, last one, eat the frog. Tackle the toughest task first. This is a concept from Brian Tracy's book, Eat That Frog. This strategy encourages tackling your hardest or most dreaded task first thing in the morning. By completing the most difficult thing first, you build momentum. You feel accomplished. You feel like you can get something done. You feel like, you know what, this is going to be a day. This is going to be a good day. I'm going to get a lot of shit done today. That energy is going to propel you through all the rest of your shit. Makes the rest of your day smoother. Makes it more productive. Identify that frog the night before so you can dive straight into it in the morning or as soon as you get to work. Those have been some quick time management tips from your boy Trevor Turner. Once again, this has been the Free Hour. Thank you so much for watching. Deuces.